have a video where this guy is telling the biological father that, I'm raising this kid now. You ain't doing what you gotta do, player. This my child now. This my son now. Now, that was some strong words to the biological father, right?
Providing.
This is my son now.
Okay?
This is my son now. You ain't been here.
You need to leave.
You ain't been here. This is my son now. Come on, Keisha.
You really make yourself look bad right now. You making yourself look bad right now.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video today. I am your host, Dutch the Creator, and if you're finding my channel for the very, very, very first time and you've never seen me before on YouTube, I've been up here for 10 years, but you have never seen me. I want you to do one thing. Go down in the comment section right now. You can just pause the video, just pause it, and introduce yourself to me. See, I like to know who's watching me. I like to get to know who is listening to me, and maybe if you don't agree with me, or if you do agree with me, we can hash that out in the comment section. And sometimes I do call-in shows, baby, and you can just come on up and we can converse. We can brainstorm, and we may have some discourse, but at the end of the day, that's what this channel is all about: getting down to the nitty gritty, getting down to what is actually happening in the black community. So if you enjoy content like this and you're coming upon this video and you enjoy looking at that thumbnail enticed you, and you said, hey, I'm gonna give this guy a try, and now you're here. So please do me a favor and hit that like button, man, so someone else can possibly come upon the video. Now, fellas, and women out there too, to a certain extent, but I'm talking to my fellas. I want to ask you guys a question. First question: have you ever been a stepfather? Have you ever been a stepfather before? Ever? If you don't want to, answer in detail, just put a 1 up. If you ever been a stepfather, just put a 1 up in the comment section. Second, will you ever be a stepfather if you have never been a stepfather before? Put a 2 up. If you have never been a stepfather before, will you be a stepfather? Just put a 2 up, and then you can answer that question as well. But we have a video where this guy is telling the biological father that, I'm raising this kid now. You ain't doing what you gotta do, player. This my child now. This my son now. Now, that was some strong words to the biological father, right? You guys, I've coming to a point in my life where I'm 40 years old now, right? I just turned 40 on February the 21st, 2024, man. Woo! Wow. Damn. I'm finally 40. Y'all been hearing me talk about it for a whole year now. Probably 2 years. I'm about to be 40. And unfortunately, last year, I got a divorce as well from my longtime wife, and we have 3 beautiful children together. And, we got a divorce after like 13 years of marriage. And we was together for almost 16 years, right? So, the thing is, I had to make a decision on who I'm going to date, right? Or if I was going to date, or if I was going to get anybody, right? That's what I had to figure out in my head. But one thing I did make sure and come to the conclusion on was I will not date a single mother. I will not get into a serious relationship with a single mother. Now, is that to say that probably, will never happen? No, I'm never going to say never. You should never say never. The thing is, under the right circumstances and the right boxes checked and everything, that can happen, but it's most likely, that it will not happen, you know, because I made a conscious decision that I did not want to be a stepfather again, period. And I say again, because I will be the one who put up the one in the comment section if I was watching this video, because I have a 20-year-old right now, my oldest. She is my stepdaughter. I met her when she was 3 years old. And I love that girl to the umph power. The thing is, she's not my blood, but she is. She is. I don't treat her or look at her differently than my other two, who are biologically mine. You see? But the thing about that is, a lot of baggage come along with a single mother. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And they need to start being humble, because they understand that, you know, they have this child or these children. And they fail to understand that that man don't have to be with you. That man don't have to go there with you, you know. And I know a lot of women out there, you know, they gonna look at my video and be like, well, you know, I mean, she don't deserve him then, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. That is all gravy. But in actuality, the thing is, that man will be going against something that I personally, after the divorce, said I didn't want to deal with. And that is a baby father. I'm not about to be in this woman's yard yelling at the biological father, talking about, you know, this man right here. Matter of fact, if y'all want to see exactly what I'm talking about, without further ado, I'm going to play this video. And you guys are going to understand where I'm coming from when I say I just don't want to deal with the headache.
He's providing.
This is my son now.
Okay?
This is my son now. You ain't been here.
You need to leave.
You ain't been here. This is my son now. Come on, Keisha.
You really make yourself look bad right now. You making yourself look bad right now.
Nigga, you got a nigga that look bad around my son. You,
bro, you doing, hold on. Bro, you doing it in front of your son. But you doing this in front of him, though.
Come holler at me over here.
Come holler at you about what? What's up? What happened? What's up? Bro.
Hey, King. Come on, man.
Nigga, you ain't been here. What you mean? Who the bitch ass? You ain't been here.
You tripping?
Come on, man.
You coming up here after how long?
You ain't even picking the
After
phone up.
how
I'm trying to
long?
talk to my son. Happy
Hey,
birthday.
he barely remembers you.
Hey, he said, what's up to me? He know what what's up. What?
God, you not taking King out of here. I promise you that.
You're not doing this to him. You're not
Go
doing
outside,
this to him.
King.
Leave.
Go outside.
Leave.
Go outside.
Leave.
You tripping, boy.
Leave.
Hey.
That boy know who
what?
been here. That boy know who been here for him. And you ain't.
I want y'all to go down in the comment section and tell me what you think of what you just said. Please do not let my opinion skew how you think about this. But I really don't think that anything I say would, you know, hinder you from going in the comment section. The thing is about being a stepfather is you have to deal with certain things like this. And I don't want to deal with that. You know, I tell women all the time, you can not pick a POOKIE. You know, just have standards. Just say, I'm not going to deal with that. But we have a lot of women out here that continue to deal with the same ain't-ish dude. He's a scammer. He's a cheater. He's a beater. He's this, he's that, he's that. And the 4, 5, 6 dude that your cousin or your female friend is, you know, like literally complaining to you about, and you like, look, shorty, you keep picking these dudes. So if I'm picking the baby mother, I can't even be, you know, I can't even get up here on this video and be like, you know, I'm going through it with her baby daddy. Nah, dude, you picked that single mother to fuck with. Now, am I saying that single mothers don't have a place in the world? But I do think, and it's a humbling type thing. You know, if you have a woman where she's humble when she understands and she don't got no crazy ass baby father, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get to know this child, which I was telling you guys, I have a 20-year-old. I met her when she was 3 years old. And lucky for me, that ain't never happened. See, her father never... It's like her father relinquished all responsibility over to me, and I took it. You know what I mean? He never in almost 20 years, he never came to me. Matter of fact, he thanked me. You know what I mean? Like, he thanked me for raising his daughter. You know what I mean? And I can respect that. But that's like a needle in a haystack. I'm not about to take no chance on no female when I'm 40 years old. I done raised kids. I done had a whole marriage. And, you know, like, I'm trying to chill right now. I'm trying to chill. So the woman who I'm with now, she's not a mother. You know, she's 40, but at the end of the day, she has no children, you know? And me and her, we do things together. We travel. We do things. I just came from Vegas with her. You know, she set up this whole trip for me. You know, if I was messing with a single mother, she would have had to find who to watch them kids and all that. Look, man. And then on top of that, I'm not trying to be a stepfather to a children that ain't mine at 40 years old. Now, I did that at 23, 24, 25. You know, because I was young. And like I said, man, back in the day, that's literally like until today. Like today, it is so hard to find a woman who don't have children. Like what I found, like she checked all the boxes. Like she did. I'm like, you ain't got no children. And it's unfortunately you're gonna ask what's wrong with you, because it's so many of, especially in the black community, of our women that have children. I think more of our women have children than less. So at the end of the day, man, it's hard out there, and I understand, men, it's hard to find a woman, so you'll settle. But my advice to you, and I did a video where I had 3 requirements if you are going to decide to date a single mother, and you guys can, I'll put it at the end of this video, in the end screen video, and I'll put it in the description box. It's 3 requirements for dating a single mother, period. You know what I mean? But I don't advise you to, especially if you're my age or younger. I don't even want no youngin' dealing with that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's going to bring a lot of financial burden. It's going to bring a lot of emotional burden. It's going to, like, and what you guys seen in this video. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to go through that. Like, I'm not about to and then, look, man, I'm not the type to tell the biological father that he can't see his child. I'm a masculine person. I fight for masculinity. And, you know, if he wasn't around and he want to see his child, that's not my and this woman is wrong for even creating this whole atmosphere, because the one suffering is that little boy. That little boy is suffering. He's seeing his stepfather and his father go back and forth, where his mother is in the middle of this. See, the thing is, she chose to have a baby with that guy who ain't ish, and now she's trying to clean it up with this new guy. Now this new guy got to clean up after her. You see what I'm saying? So it's toxic all which way. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I can't tell. I'll be damned if a man tell me I can't see my child. If another man tell me I can't see my child, and my ex is sitting there condoning it. You see, I don't condone men not seeing their child because, say, they haven't been there for a minute, or they don't pay child support. No. If he want to see his child, let him see his child, period. The only time I say a man shouldn't see his child is if he's abusing that child, or he's bringing that child in a condition where it's not conducive for children. Other than that, let that man see his children, and it's not that stepfather's job to go at him like that, because you can start something that you probably don't want to see, and one of them end up dead or in jail. So That's all I got. That's my take on it. Y'all go down in the comment section, tell me what you think of this situation. And on top of that, stay unplugged from false narratives. And like I said, if you're feeling this content and you're finding my channel for the very first time, please make sure that you hit that like button and that subscribe button. Y'all check these videos out that just popped up on your screen and explore the channel a little bit. Y'all stay unplugged from false narratives. I'm out. Peace. Y'all be safe.